The documentary on the activities of the United Nations Joint Programme Sustaining Livelihoods Affected by the Aral Sea Disaster. The Aral Sea was formed more than 10,000 years ago, and until 1960 it was one of the largest inland seas in the world. The Aral Sea area was considered a region with a great diversity of flora and fauna. The sea has historically played an important role in the development of the region, providing employment for the local population. It was one of the richest fishing grounds in the world. Over 35,000 tons of fish were caught each year. A majority of the surrounding population were employed in the fishing, fish processing and transportation industries. The fertile land surrounding the Amudarya and Sirdarya rivers provided employment for more than 100,000 people in agriculture, including farming and poultry. In the 1930s, the large-scale construction of irrigation canals began in Central Asia. Since the 1960s, the sea began drying out as a result of increased diversion of water resources for irrigating agricultural crops. As a result, for over half a century, the volume of water in the sea has decreased by 14 times and the water level has decreased by 29 meters. What was once seabed, appeared vast salt field, is now the new Aralskome desert, whose area covers 5.5 million hectares. Dust and salt storms rage over this territory for more than 90 days each year, spreading 100 million tons of dust annually. Due to drying of the sea, a complex range of environmental, socio-economic and demographic issues have appeared in the Aral Sea region, which may have a global impact. These issues include climate change, drinking water shortages, increased morbidity, reduced employment and low income levels, and degradation of the gene pool of flora and fauna. Uzbekistan has repeatedly urged the world community to realize the significance of the Aral Sea problem from the high podium of the UN General Assembly. During its visit to Uzbekistan in April 2010, the UN Secretary-General Ban Ki Moon visited the Aral Sea region and welcomed the efforts of Uzbekistan and other neighboring countries in mitigating the consequences of an ecological catastrophe. An important step towards mitigating the Aral Sea disaster consequences was the launch of the UN Joint Programme Sustaining Livelihoods Affected by the Aral Sea Crisis in 2012, which is the first unique large-scale joint programme of 5 UN agencies in Uzbekistan, including the United Nations Development Programme, the United Nations Population Fund, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, the World Health Organization and the United Nations Volunteers. This programme operates with the support of the United Nations Trust Fund on Human Security. The joint programme has been based on the use of an integrated approach to solving the complex problems of the Aral Sea area and aiming to improve the economic, food, health and environmental security of the population of Karakalpakstan. The programme operates in 3 areas: expanding economic opportunities and creating new jobs, enhancing the capacity of healthcare facilities, enhancing good governance and access to improved basic social services. This program can be considered a positive experience of collaboration between different UN agencies, government structures, international organizations and other stakeholders in searching for, developing and implementing different tools for mitigating the consequences of the Aral Sea crisis. There is no doubt that this experience has been successful and essential. It is more effective to invest in programs and approaches that have already been proven successful. The solution of the problem depends not only on the availability of funds, but also on the availability of well-designed, tested and adapted tools and productive cooperation between donors. Over the years, the joint program has shown its effectiveness, relevance and positive dynamics in achieving its set goals. For the first time, 5 UN agencies, key sectorial ministries and local authorities have joined efforts in the search for, development and implementation of the tools to mitigate the consequences of the Aral Sea disaster. Obviously, these measures are not sufficient to fully achieve global objectives set by the government and the international community in creating enabling economic, food, health and environmental conditions in the Aral Sea area. However, these projects can be considered as paths which may pave a wider way to the region's prosperity with a great history, culture and people who honor their traditions. They can build prosperity in the beautiful region where wonderful children grow. Today, this prosperity is in our hands. Let's work together on ways to save the Aral Sea.